Hi guys, so welcome to part 3. In this part, I'm going to discuss with you the lessons I learned from my experience, and I will want you all to take notes so that if you ever find yourself in my shoes, you know exactly what to do. Lesson number 1: never use a shipping company that is not ready to help you with it to your destination. So if you are using a shipping company for the first time, do well to reach out to them, their customer care, and try to ask them if they can help you reveal the goods to your destination. Probably maybe you are living in Port Harcourt, you are in Abuja like me, maybe you are in Osun, you are in other states. Always ensure to use a shipping company that can help you with it to your destination. And two, if you ever find yourself in my shoes in this current situation I am right, do it to add 50% extra cost to the original cost of the goods. I know you say why 50%? 50% because you want to play smart and save. The person that did that way before me told me from the beginning that I can actually add something to the total cost. But as a Muslim and someone that has a good heart, I just say it as something that I could do because all my mind was if I can get my capital back, then I should be able to, buy back, right? Buy again. But then it's not every shipping company that will be nice enough to even want to give you 50% off your total cost. What if the goods are big? Let's say you spend 10 million or 5 million. Do you think any shipping company will want to pay 10 million naira? You understand what I mean? So be smart enough to add at least 50% off the original buying cost. Not because you want to rip them off, no, but because you don't know their intentions. You want to be playing safe because not every company will want to pay 70% or even 50%. So by the time they start bargaining with you, okay, let's say for example, you bought these goods for 1.5 million and it eventually got probably stolen or out of negligence they misplaced your goods and they now ask you for the cost of your goods. I won't expect you to say 1.5 million. At least you should be telling them 3 million. Yes. When you tell them 3 million, because you don't know the people you are dealing with, they might want to say, oh, can we do 1 million or probably 1.5 million? They want to beat down the price. They want you to take part of the loss. So if they are not telling you that, oh, we can't pay 3 million, but we can be able to afford 1.5, no, then you start negotiating and say, no, you can make it 2 million or 1.8. And if they agree to pay you 1.8, you are getting your full capital, which is 1.5, and even something on top. You understand what I mean? Because it's going to take you another like 3 months for you to be able to buy and ship. So even God won't be angry with you. Yes, you have been fair enough. But because I was trying to be honest, I told them the original cost, let's say 700, and they were like, oh, I have to take part of the loss. At the end of the day, they cut almost 50,000 naira out of the money and they paid the remaining one. And also, one lesson I've learned from my experience is that always learn to keep your receipt. Because before any shipping company will want to pay you or probably pay 70 to 50% of the total cost, they will want evidence, they will want documents showing that you actually bought the goods for that cost. Especially when you are buying goods as high as 5 million, 10 million, you have to keep your receipt, you have to have your charts with your supplier for evidence to back up your facts when you are presenting your receipt. You understand? Probably you are negotiating or something. You should see that at some point you actually spent so amount of money. Even when you are adding to it, you can tell them there are other goods you bought that you couldn't get the receipt and all that. They will be able to a certain level believe you. Thanks for watching. See you in my coming videos. Bye.